Hello and welcome to my cancer video blog number 10. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been probably a couple of weeks since I've done a video. The fourth cycle of chemo, which I was in hospital for a few weeks ago, hit me pretty hard, and yeah, I had some complications and side effects, and yeah, didn't really recover after I'd come out of hospital very well. And pretty much a few days later, or less than a week later, I ended up having to go back into hospital for 3.5 days, 4 nights, 3 nights, yeah, because I was fairly unwell. I had some complications with becoming neutropenic, which means my immune system basically shut down and my white blood cell count was pretty much 0. On top of that, at the same time, I had severe diarrhea, which is the opposite of the other side effect that I used to have, which was constipation. So I had that for a few days, and that led me to become pretty dehydrated. So yeah, ended up back in hospital, and they had me hooked up to saline and electrolytes and phosphates and pretty much all the minerals and whatever to try and stabilize me. Yeah, so I was pretty unwell for a few days. Not like in any danger, I suppose, because I didn't have, luckily I didn't have any infection, and I didn't have I didn't have a temperature or a fever, which would have been quite dangerous if I did. But I just needed those few days back in hospital to sort of stabilise and get rehydrated, and yeah, and I also had a lot of issues with nausea as well. So yeah, it really hit me pretty hard, and you can probably see that I'm not as well. I've lost a bit more weight, so I'm about 62 kilograms now, which yeah I was stabilised around 65, 66 kilograms. Normal weight's about 75 kilograms, so I'm still well down on that. Yeah, so I've been home for a week now from the second time in hospital, recovering, and I'm feeling probably the best I have in a couple of weeks. And of course, today being the 30th of September, this is the day that I go back into hospital to start the 5th cycle of chemotherapy. Yeah, so I have to find some strength somewhere, both mentally and physically, to get through this next cycle, because they're not reducing the strength of the dose, so it's probably going to hit me as hard, and I'll probably have the same sort of side effects, so I may have to go back to hospital again after coming out after this cycle, so we'll just have to see. I've also had a PET scan, CT scan, in this couple of weeks as well, and yeah, reasonably positive. There's still some activity around the tumour, which they won't rule out as being cancerous, because they're being ultra conservative. It's a hot spot around the tumour. It's shrunk again. The other thing they mentioned was, the oncologist mentioned, was the next scan will be 3 weeks after I finish my last chemo, which is the end of October. So sometime in November, we'll see where we're at. He's flagged, basically the discussion is, if the tumour is still active or if it's not shrunk enough, then the next course after that is radiotherapy. Yeah, so that's just been flagged as a possibility. It's not certain in this case, and we won't know until November, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, it's keep on keeping on, and yeah, it hasn't been the best couple of weeks for me. Yeah, it's been pretty hard actually, couple of days. But this is the part of the marathon where things really get serious, and yeah, you just have to dig deep, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, that's the status update, and yeah, I'll let you know how I'm going. Hopefully, in I don't know, in probably a week or two. I can't promise that I'll be doing these as regularly as a week. I just haven't felt like it. But here we are, and that's my update for now. Talk to you soon.